Hello everyone, War Angel here, and welcome back to our Western Roman Empire campaign for Total War Attila. Now, the plan for today's episode is to hopefully sort out the next big issue with my empire, which is public order. We should have food sorted in pretty much all our provinces now, but public order is going to be a problem, especially as, from what I remember last episode, a couple of our places are going to rebel, and that's going to be problematic, to say the least. But we're going to carry on through the campaign and see what happens. First things first though, I want to try and deal with the situation here in Road to Magnus. We can see that there are two armies from the Jutes, laying siege to it right now, including their general, their faction leader. Alright, can you get there in time? You can. Right. Let's get you to go after the Dread Berserkers then, and see if we can eliminate them. Oh, yes we can. I'm just going to auto-resolve this. Band spars massively in my favour, so I just go ahead for a nice balanced one. Did we manage to kill them off? No. We managed to do a lot of damage to this army, and eliminate a few of the ships on this one, right. We will go ahead and take on warriors. Okay, you've moved out of range. I would have liked it if that one stuck around so we could have wiped them both out in one go, but we're going to kill off the faction leader instead. I'm quite happy with that outcome. Right. Kill them. Ooh, stab. Perfect. Goodbye. Right. I think there's a time where we'll continue to take on warriors, and for the moment I'm going to put the Legion back inside to Magnus. In fact, can we move it any faster? Because I just noticed minus 96, minus 14 a turn. It's not going to be enough, but we'll have to sort it out. For the moment at least, but they're going to start replenishing and that will be perfect. Alright, let's have a look at the other armies. Is there anything else that needs to be moved around, or commanders? I don't think so. Castellum is still hanging around here. If you remember, went after... Oh. The Gepids have recolonized it very quickly. Fair enough. Alright, you guys were heading down and it seems towards Aquilia. That's okay.
I live to serve Rome.
What were you doing? You're a priest, I can see that. We'll come back to you to find a good area for me to try and hopefully improve public order. Oh yes, we had the Alamans, because we declared war on the Suebians, wiped them out. But then it meant as a result that we declared war on the Alamans because they were allies. I do have the Gemini Legion here, and I believe we got the others that went after the Suebians here. So let's get you guys heading over towards here. The plan then will be to get all three legions, as well, damaged as some of them are, to go after Eubusis and hopefully be able to take it between themselves. Once that's done, I don't know if we need to necessarily continue marching into Germania. We do have, of course, the Langobards and the Thuringians to deal with, but I could be quite happy just taking Eubusis. We'll see. Alright, I think that should be everybody. Right, what were you doing? Why was I sending you over here? Right, we've got a rebellion. I can tell from the plus 20. Can I see where? Here. Okay, Tingus has got one more turn into a garrison set built. Right. Let me try and get these guys to force march, or even find out if it's quicker for them to go by boats. So if we get them to force march to here, it'll take another 2 turns. If they come by boats, they could potentially get to the settlement inside it. I'm going to risk it. So what will happen then, as you can see, is that... Yeah, they are moving. I couldn't tell for a minute, they hadn't appeared on the screen. But yeah, they'll now go on by ship over towards Carthago Nova, following the coast, down towards Tingus. If we can get there fast enough, that will give us a few extra units to bolster the garrison. There's not really much else I can really do for Tingus. We are doing okay for food. Right. The one thing then we definitely need to start looking into is getting capital buildings and sort out this public order, because that's been a real pain in the butt right now, to say the least. But that's you sorted. In fact, let's have a look at public order, because yeah, food. Ratico and Noricum and Britannia are the only places that are struggling with food right now. I'm really not concerned with Ratio Noricum, and neither am I with Britannia, so let's sort out public orders next. Okay, Talia and Albanese are going up, Venetia is going up. Alright, Dalmatia, Pannonia, right. Let's switch this over a minute. Okay, we're gonna have another rebellion then happening in Tripolitana. But we do have garrison encampments and that, so that will help. How are we doing for food? We've got enough food to bolster that, and I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this straight away. It'll be a little late, but I'm hoping that will be enough to help. You are going to rebel regardless, I think mainly because of the damage in... Yeah, devastation to Magnus hasn't helped. Wait, I say damage? Oh right, yeah, it does need to be prepared. Alright, we'll get that done. And that should help in the future. One more turn and we'll have the capital building. Now will give us +6 public order. It won't be enough, but it will help out in the future. See, Batica has actually got... We've got smallpox in the area. Ah. Didn't expect that. Okay. We are okay for food. Let's go ahead and get the capital building. And what I might do just for the moment is destroy this one and swap it out for sanitation instead. Oh no, actually, with the exception of Hispalis, I think we're okay. We'll leave it then. How much more else we got? 300,000. Oh, you've been built. You could do with one. You okay for food-ish? Right. We'll get the capital building. Now we do have access to iron here, and while I've been planning to use Maximus Sequornum as a recruitment area, we could use Lusitania as well. So, something we definitely want to try and look into upgrading, and we still need to do the upgrades over in Sequornum as well. Okay. For the moment though, we'll focus on public order. Mauritania, we can't do much until we're sorting this out, and we've got Tamanasca to deal with. Carthagenesis, yeah, we need to sort you out as well, but we haven't got any more money this turn. Unfortunate, but we are trying to fix things as we go along. Now, it did have a spare priest, did I not? Here. Where can I send you? That's going to be quite useful for the moment. Belgica, Insula, Oxycondantis. Well, you've got a governor's house and you're still having issues. So what I will do then, I will ask you to make your way over... Let's move you towards Ajax. So you're going to go on a nice little boat trip. When he eventually makes it towards Genua. And then when he gets to... He can come here then. And hopefully be able to sort out public order in these islands. Before we have to worry about it. And then we'll just have to deal with everything else eventually. Now, let me just have a look how we're doing with everything else. Okay, acceptable. We still want to try and get that up as much as we can. Unfortunately, with the exception of my faction leader, I will get you to continue, I think, try and gather some support. Could get these guys to try and join the military court. Just gives a little bit of extra replenishment and recruitment, bonuses. Not that I'm really using them a lot, but why not? You guys can all come and join that. I'm not going to offer to use any of my characters' own influence in order to get them into those, offices. If they don't get it, they don't get it. Then finally, now just a quick look at diplomacy and see what happens. Unfortunately, nothing we can do. Okay. End turn? Oh, we've still got a bunch of skills, why? I just noticed his traits. Hates smelly barbarians. But he is respectful. That's good. And he does, if he was governor, he would actually be able to help with religious influence. Okay. Artist is +5 for public or the local province. It doesn't require him to be a governor. He can just get that. That's good. I'm not going to worry about this one because he's not a governor. We're just going to go straight for legatus. And I think we will just continue boosting that up for now. Infantry commander will be next, I think. Then we can either go for sentinel or ducks. That will give me +2 cannon. Getting me up to 5. Going for 6 is the magic one, because then by getting that you can get night battles, which is the equivalent of lightning strikes, flank interceptions, or whatever you want to call it. It just means we can actually, not worry so much about enemy reinforcements. Right, you are coming up quite nicely. We will inspire this. And I think, Preach Doom, let's go for this one and increase your authority a little more. And then back to you a minute. I think we're going to go for, given that my commander hates barbarians, smelly ones are there, we're going to go for barbarian subjugators for the Macedonia Legion. Just because I feel it's a little bit more fitting for both their current actions as well as their commander. And you guys know I like to try and roleplay as much as I can when it comes to these games. Anyway, let's see what this next turn brings. Okay guys, here we are pretty much near the end of the end turn phase, with Britain coming after Lindum. Now I just wanted to see what will happen. We do outnumber the enemy, but this is not a battle I particularly want to fight in the interest of keeping a bit of a steady pace for the game after having a slow start. But I just thought, we'll see what happens if I try to rush the enemy. Because they have the onager, and again, this is an example which annoys me about this game, where we can't recruit these units, yet somehow the AI can get them through rebellions. And it's like, well, if we can't get them, how did you get them? Anyway, I'm going to try and be aggressive and see if we can charge forward. And we managed to kill their leader. Whoops, did not expect that. Anyway, goodbye. Now, unfortunately, we did get a couple of things happen during the end turn phase. First of all, the Ostrogoths attacked Sopane and somewhere else. Sopane got attacked by Vivericus. Safax went after Simeon, and then the Eastern Romans called us in as allies in a war they were. Had a declaration of war done on them by the Gepids, and I joined the war because I wanted to keep my alliance with the Eastern Romans, which unfortunately meant then that we lost once I popped for all of these. Yes, I'm fully aware there's going to be a lot of things going here. Right, there you go. Congratulations, everybody. You've managed to get into position. But yes, because the Gepids declared war on the Eastern Romans, we were then drawn in. So they decided to take advantage of the Ostrogoths' assault and capture another settlement for themselves. Like I said though, I'm not really fussed about this area. They can take it as much as they want. It does mean we're dealing with little things like Simeon being damaged right now. But again, I'm not really that fussed about it. Using my money for other things instead. Like hanging on to places like Aquilia. How are you doing? We could continue upgrading this. I think it would be a good idea. No, governor buildings. I need to remember my priorities here. Governor buildings it is. Right. Africa is about to have rebellions. That is unfortunate. Especially since my army is sailing off to go and deal with the situation in Tengus. But we're going to have to rush them over here, I think, to try and fix this. Unless we can get another legion. But I don't think we really have one nearby right now. Lusitania is about to rebel. Hopefully, it might not kick in until... this might kick in time and give us a bit of more leeway. I will go ahead, though, just to try and get a bit more food in the province. Then what else we've got? Kafka Nova has got issues. Okay, definitely go for capital building for you. Okay, Britannia I don't care about. Belgica. Okay, again, we'll go for Governor's House. How are we doing for food? We got enough food to supplement the food consumption, that's good. You've got a rebellion. I'm hoping if they try to attack, they go after Corduba, because at least it gives us a walled settlement to defend. We'll just, in fact, wait a second, 1 second. We have a legion in Hispania. We've got the rogue tier. Let's get you guys marching down and see if you can deal with this threat. It's your job after all. In fact, let's make things a little quicker. Can we get you down here in one next turn? Perfect. Right, what is next? What is next? Dalmatia? Okay, Dalmatia is not doing too well right now. Minus 24. Why is that? Instability. Oh, because of Sicily. Right. I don't know. What happened here? I have no idea. The Nzangis haven't declared war on us or anything. But again, not fussed about Dalmatia. Okay, Galicia. Let's try and sort this out a little. But why are you minus 16? Buildings, religious differences, immigration. We can't do much about the... Well, immigration is really not the issue. It's more to do with religion. Maybe that would be something we need to look into sooner rather than later. The gold mine isn't helping. Unfortunately, we can't really do much about it. And it's giving me a nice source of income. I don't really want to lose it. Not right now, anyway. Alright, so everywhere else... Lusitania. Hopefully you'll get sorted out, as we said. Magna Graecia. We need to upgrade this as soon as we can. Not caring about that. Telekinesis. Oh, we still had a chapel here. Okay, I'm going to take the hit. We're going to go and get that built. Hopefully that can start spreading, especially if we can get the higher ones. Which, hopefully... Which one gears osmosis? The Imperial Court Basilica did, if I wanted to spend 10,000. Whoa. In fact, all this is a lot of money. Okay, maybe we'll come back to that. Otherwise, I think we're okay. Let's just double check armies quickly, and then I'll be at the end of another turn. Right. You're okay where you are for now. No, in fact... Well, how's the situation here? Minus 2. Can we move you down somewhere else? That's minus 10 right now, right? Talentum. Let's move you down here, and hopefully that you can help public order a bit better here. Can't do that this turn, right? Okay, you're making your way down there. Castellum is holding there. You're in position here. Let's see if we can get into position near Eubuses. What I'm going to try and do... Right, we've got a small army here and a large one there. We're not going to attack them this turn necessarily, because I don't think... I don't know, we could. No, I'm going to try and be a little sneaky. Let's bring you up. 55%. I want to try and set an ambush.
On the move.
If we can.
Waiting for more orders. Lying in wait.
Because if they try to attack this army now, we'll be able to reinforce with this one and to take them out. And then it'll just be a case of attacking Eubuses.
Ready for orders.
And then you can make your way straight up there anyway. Okay, let's move that... You're doing okay here now, plus 8. Is there another place we could try and move you to help out a little more? Not really anywhere here. Maybe over here.
As you command.
And then you are coming down to here. Hopefully we'll be in a position to be able to deploy him straight away. There we go.
Work is never done.
Right.
How can I serve Rome?
You really leveled up. I'm really impressed. We'll go for that one for the extra public order. You're a freed slave and uncompromising. Okay, we'll go for those for now. Alright, let's just see what happens next. Okay, time to see the damage. We had the Abdanians declare war on us right at the beginning of the end turn phase. I decided to not bring in the Eastern Romans because I didn't want to run the risk of losing that trade agreement and the alliance unless we have something more important to try and use it on. So, we've ended up getting sacked by them. The Ostrogoths also end up sacking Savaria, Damavia. We got Imboricum is currently under siege by the Picts. Okay, Dalmatia is about to rebel, Pannonia is. Carthaginians as well. That's the only one I'm really concerned about right now. Oh. Unfortunately, I don't have enough influence to be able to prepare for this. Unfortunately, just -4. Oh, that sucks. Ooh. I'm gonna have to look at that. 2 loyalty. Could be a problem. For now, though, let's continue focusing on the more important stuff, like dealing with the elements. I was hoping that they would actually try to attack my army, but unfortunately they decided not to. So we're going to have to do things a different way instead.
Commander,
Which one's going to be probably better? We'll have you, I think, actually lay siege towards Eubusus. Just because they have the onager available to them, they can actually attack straight away. We'll then have the other 2 armies hopefully team up in order to go after their faction leader that's decided to come... Oh. You're not going to let me. Oh, sucks. Can we use you for anything? Just want to see if hindering the army might do anything of use to stop it running away. Assuming you don't die. Critical success. That is what I want to see. Right. Let's bring you up. Oh, wow. It has really caused an issue with me laying siege to it right here, hasn't it? No one seems to be able to get into position. Best we can do is get them inside the reinforcement zone in order to attack the capital. Because no one else is willing to jump over the river to go and after them.
your next command.
Well, at the very least, we put them all here so they can all support one another. What happens if we tell them to attack? It's about 50-50. Yeah, they have a lot of reinforcements coming in because of this army, and I would rather deal with them outside the settlements rather than inside. What I will do then, I think, is... we'll get some siege equipment done. Let's get some ladders. We'll ask for some towers to be built just in case. And continue the siege. We'll sort this out in the following turn. If they try to attack me, I'm quite happy to try and hold off against them with all my legions. And do we have any mercenaries we could potentially use? Maybe some Germanic brigades just to help out a little. Archers wouldn't be too bad at the call. Maybe some pikes. That could work. Let me try some pikes. Just to add a bit of extra numbers to the armies. Anyway, that's you sorted. What's next? Oh, I had a rebellion over here. Let's go and... oh yeah, of course. Let's see if we can kill them off. Did we have... we have you here.
How may I serve you?
Let's get you to go and hinder the army. Just to stop them running away and get more experience, of course. When you're ready. Critical success again. Wow. We've been very lucky with that. Okay. Goodbye. Again, I noticed that they had access to crossbows. Yeah. We can't recruit them, but you can. Why? I am going to go ahead this time and just kill the captives. And that's public order sorted for a little while here anyway.
I am yours to command.
Don't know what I'm going to do with you now. I think I'd be tempted just to have a look and see what's going on up here. Because we've got the Saxons lay siege to the Franks' capital. Currently, I think that could potentially be an issue. I don't know what the Franks are doing. But dying seems to be the case right now.
I serve Rome.
Right, where are you going? You're ready to deploy, so we'll set you up here. Right, we've got rebels here. And rebels here. Right. Let's get you first of all. Kill off these guys on your travels. It's okay. They're heading in the same direction I want the army to go anyway. So let's go and kill these off. It could have been a good idea to let them have another turn or two, but I'd rather kill them off now while they're weak and while I'm on my way to deal with that other army. So, we'll take on the recruits this time. And just to make sure, we will force march the rest of the way. That way then we are definitely inside Cordoba, and we can go after the army in the following turn.
We hunger for battle.
If we had you, unfortunately we've already deployed you, so we can't move him this turn. We could have sent him after them in order to try and do some damage to them with Preaching Doom or something like that. And I'll see you. We're definitely going to move you now inside. We'll just stick you to normal stance. Just doing this will make it so we can not have to worry about them trying to come after us while we're tired and from full sail. We could actually go after the army right now. Are they willing to fight? They are. Okay, balance bar. I am going to auto-resolve this one, but I was a little concerned looking at the two onagers and the fact they got cataphracti. That's amazing. But there we go, another rebel army dealt with. Okay, we did lose a unit of combatanensis spears. That's okay though. I will take the replenishments. And what I'm going to do with this army now is start making my way back towards the coast in order to deal with this rebel army that's turned up. We'll take a moment though, just to try and get some extra units. We got the combatanensis spears back. Desert spears, we can get a few different units here. I'm not going to go for those onagers. Compared to the Celtic ones, which do basically the same damage, that's 1,000 a turn for upkeep. We are not paying that much. Could go for Desert Raiders. We've got Mercenary Moorish Cavalry. We can go for Camel Riders if we wanted. I think, though, I will get some units of Legionaries. And I will try that unit of Light Moorish Cavalry. Thank you for informing me about the enemies being killed in battle now. Thank you. Right. There we go. That should sort these guys out. And then we'll be able to get them to either sail or march back. Okay, Castellum is doing okay here. We do have enemies here, of course. I will take the opportunity, I think, to try and recruit a couple more units. Got cohorts we can get now. I'll definitely get a couple of those and a couple of these. Surprisingly, why do I get 4 of them? I don't know. Doesn't matter anyway.
We hunger for battle.
Right, we're going to sort that out in the following turn, won't we? So let's not worry about that.
To victory!
Wait.
We hunger for battle.
Again, why can... Oh, it's because it's going over a tiny little river. It's taking up all that extra space. Damn it. Okay, no matter, no matter. We've also managed to finish this off, Hereditary Service, giving me 10% upkeep reduction, and get those Protectores Domezzi instead of Palatina. Okay, that's good to know. You could spend some money to get military standardization, but I am going to go for the moment and go for legal signs, try and get the governor's estate. Like I said, public order is really a concern right now, and I am trying to fix it. But if we can get extra public order coming in because of it, that's definitely a good thing. Ravenna's actually okay right now, I'm not fussed about that. You're plus 16. We'll get you. Oh no, actually, it's where to go north. I'm not fussed about you. Alright. Oh, maybe it's because of this. No, because Seguzio isn't part of the province. Never mind. Alright, you've got that already. Okay, Maximus Sequornum. I am gonna... How are you for public... You do have -1. Garrison encampment. I think I did want to try and go for more buildings, didn't I? We definitely want to upgrade this to a infantry grounds. And what did I want to do with this building? We're still okay for things like public order. Let's upgrade these. If we go for infantry here, combat posts will give me +5 attack, so this is just a flat bonus to the stats. +5 to melee attack and defense. That's not too fussed about. This one is just extra morale. I'm going to go for the combat posts. I think that would be the best bonus there. Here we can't do anything yet, but I'm thinking I'd probably want to go for armor, just to try and get those extra bonuses to our troops' armor. I mean, they are pretty well armored already, but these would just make it even better. The damage is okay, but the problem is right now, a lot of my troops are not really designed for inflicting damage. They're there to receive damage. So it's not really going to give them as big a bonus compared to giving them extra armor. Because like if the armor is 100, for example, that's going to give 105. If the damage, for example, is only 6, then 5% is not going to give much for that. I will help out a little bit, just going for a little bit of food here in Octodermum. I believe that's most of my money now gone this turn. We do have a bunch of skills. Let's quickly do these. Okay, merchant, not too fast. We'll just go straight in for legatus. You would have been... Oh, you would have been a much better governor. Do we have any more governor slots? And for Augusta, right. Let me check quickly. Damn, we don't. Unfortunately, I don't really want to swap out anybody right now. Because I picked it, but then like, I mean, you for example don't make any difference to me. You know what? I'm gonna do exactly that. We'll kick you out. Do we have any alternative commanders, marksmen, and administrators? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna swap you out for master planner, marksman. We'll go for you and you.
At your command.
And the next turn we're going to replace the governor then with him. If I can remember which one he was. Anyway. Okay, you're still doing okay. We're going to go ahead and give you infantry commander now.
The battle.
You can go for relentless attacker and legatus. Uncompromising, +1 zeal. What do I... Oh no, it's because you're a spy. Right, okay. We'll go for this one to reduce his chance of getting detected. And I would like to investigate corruption. Might as well take advantage and get something useful out of him when he's doing stuff. What's this? +2 cunning. That would be useful. Merchant, legatus. Let's go for public order. The more we can sort that out, the better. Oh, that's a lot of sacking that's happened, but we're still hanging on to Britannia, even by a thread. If I pop funny over there, skip through all of this. Right, bravery and loyalty, I'll have to check that out. And someone died. Oh, we'll find out. Yeah, we're still hanging on. Oh no, we're not. Oh yeah, we are. At Borkum. Sigurdsson must have just been taken during the end turn phase, right near the end. And I did see Coronum just being taken by this rebel army. Oh, we got Londinium as well. Wow. I'm actually kind of impressed with that. We've held on to Britannia this long. Anyway. I'm going to go ahead and have one more turn. I think it'd be nice to actually get a year's progress in-game. After, you know, the past couple of episodes, we've managed to get like 2 turns in. So let's continue this, well, game while we're on a roll. So where are you first of all, and why have I got you here? Of course, you abuses. Let's have you go after the army again. I'd be surprised if he gets another critical success, but stranger things have happened. That's okay though.
Commander.
Let's get you. In fact, can we get one of you to come over and do this?
Death and honor.
Okay, unfortunately let's push them over there. That might actually still work though. We can put you right here.
Advance.
We can then use Union to go after them. Okay, they do have an onager, so for the sake of this older result, I'm just going to go ahead and be aggressive. And has it worked? Yes, it's a close victory. We will take on the warriors. And... perfect. I believe that was their faction leader.
At once.
Right. Well done. My heir has done a good job there. With that, we'll be able to pull back as well and continue being reinforcements. So for the army that is actually laying siege, the Black Legion,
We take this settlement.
we should be able to now take the settlements. I'm just going to go ahead and do a nice protective one. We do have onages and ads, but we don't want to take many casualties from doing this. The only thing is now, what do I want to do with the settlements? Oh, we still took a lot of deaths, didn't we? Especially from the main army. Oh, we lost a unit. Oh, it's just the Germanic band, I don't care. Right. What do we want to do? We could subjugate the Alans. I'll be honest, I'm not really fussed about taking Ubuzis. I just wanted to deal with them because they ended up, you know, having war on me because I went after the Suebians. I could just burn it, but then that would mean somebody else takes it. Subjugation could work. You know what? We're gonna try it. I'm not usually a big fan of subjugating factions because they tend to just end up declaring war on you at some point, but for the moment, I will subjugate them. And keep that nice and secure. This means now we don't have to worry about the abusers at least for a little while, and hopefully, we might even be able to sort out trade with them. We could push up north now with these armies and go after the Saxons. Even head up and deal with the Jutes, potentially. But for now, though, I'd rather just pull the armies back and give them a chance to replenish. Oh, hang on. What can we recruit? We can get our hands on Germanic Mounted Warband. That would be useful. Okay, thank you for those. Right, so that's that done. I'm going to start pulling these back. So you were one army. What do I want to do with you? I'm going to move you up towards Colonia Agrippina. Just so we can keep an eye on the Saxons here. So you can head up there.
Ready for orders.
Gemina will be able to march... You're actually a kind of spare right now. Where can I send you? I think what I'm actually going to do with him is to send him off north. Sorry, down towards Hispania. Because at the moment we've got a lot of territory here and only one army to really help deal with it. So if I can send an army down to help bolster the defenses down here, that will be useful. Now while we're here actually, how we're looking, that's -1, so we're still going to have a rebellion taking place at some point. Let's go ahead and get the governor's house built, just so we can keep that secure. How's the food looking actually? -10, okay, we can just about afford that. I will go ahead and get sheep flock, a bit more food, a bit more money. Alright, let's go ahead and deal with you. Alright, again, aggressive because of them having the Istari and the Onagers. And as you saw, major success there. Decisive victory. Did use a unit, that's okay.
We hunger for battle.
Alright, -1 for now, -4, -4, -40. Let's put the fishing jetties here and build that here.
Commander,
I'm gonna keep them here.
your duties.
That should at least sort out public order for the whole province a bit.
We hunger.
It's only +1, but by the time the governor building gets done and things like that... Oh, picked up an onager, didn't even realise. And there, you can see the example here, 215 upkeep if we recruited normally. But I don't get mercenary ones where it's 1,000, there's no way. Okay, as for you... Oh yeah, we did have rebels actually come up around here as well, I believe, in Caesarea. Or was this a bit further north, but... They had... Dimidi just sort of marched up and dealt with them. So we do have this other army of African separatists. I wonder if they're going to go and deal with the rebels here. That would be quite nice. I will have to be prepared though to deal with them if needed. You've got 2 more turns. Yeah, we'll just get you marching. And we'll see if we can speak to the African separatists. You never know, it could be useful to do so. I'm going to have to do some... It's unfortunate. I didn't really want to decimate place units, but I can see integrity is going down quite a bit in many of them.
We hunger for battle.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Okay, order another decimation.
I am a shadow.
Same for you, unfortunately. I'm glad they removed army morale, essentially, from future games. I just think it's annoying that you know, can be sitting there and end up actually being damage into your army that, oh, they haven't fought for a little while. Oh dear. Everywhere else seems fine though, so that's okay for now. Oh, we can get a Lani Horseman. Definitely grab a unit of you while we're here. Excellent. Could have you go after Illyria. Illyria became very powerful very quickly. Like, they took Savaria, and yet they had a massive army to actually attack with. The glory of Mars, with plenty of Nordic spearmen and mercenary units. That's okay, like I said, not really fussed about them.
At your command.
Alright, do I want to keep the mercenary spears? Yeah, we can do that. I think that... Oh no, we need to sort out Governor. Well, I remember. Right. First of all, where... what was he doing before? Insular Atlantis, wasn't it? So, it was one of... Can't remember which one it was. I think it was you. Yeah. You can now become in charge of there. Did you not do it? Oh yeah, you did. Oh wait, maybe that was the person that got murdered. If you remember, we had a political assassination, didn't we? And I'm guessing it was one of my governors. Oh, that's annoying. Right, in that case... What are you like? Sanguine? You will... will you do, or can we use somebody else? Administrator. Yeah, I'm going to use you and put you in charge of Maximus Equanum. There we go, that should hopefully sort things out. We do have to sort out somebody's loyalty, didn't we? The only thing is, can any of them actually do it? Secure loyalty. What do we have? 6, 4, 6, 7, 4, 7. I'm just looking because I'm pretty sure one of them was 2. And that was the one we were warned about. 5, 9. Oh, maybe he died. Okay, in that case, we'll go for one of the 4s. Let's try you for now. And you can just continue working on your own influence. Okay. Let's sort these out. So, again, we're just going to go for the will of Jupiter in both of these. Oh, wait, you've managed to keep that? Okay. Hilarious. You've picked up. Plus 10 morale while reinforcing with the command army. Okay, that's useful. We'll go for a point in Legatus then, and... melee defense, infantry commander, I think was always a good point to go.
Commander?
Same with you. You've also picked up an epic poet, plus 2 influence.
At your command.
Right, you can go for fighter and Legatus. You're sweary, eh? That's okay.
Ready, willing, and able.
You're a boring priest, no comments. But giving me extra wealth will be useful, and if we can continue spreading religion, that would be fine.
Ready for battle.
Primigenia, we're going to go for this and barbarian subjugators, given we've used them to help deal with them. And the rogue tier. Extra integrity and public order. I'm going to go for civil duty. I think rogue tier would be quite useful for that and help deal with the situation here in Hispania a little better. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to check with the African separatists and see if they were willing to negotiate, and with the Alamans as well. I will do that before I end the episode. I think at this point, I really do feel sorry for the people in my eastern settlements. They're constantly being sacked, being killed, being destroyed. Well, nowhere's actually been sacked yet, but you know what I'm saying. Oh. Flavius, my emperor, has given birth to it. Excuse me, let me start that again. My faction leader has just had an illegitimate daughter. Maybe a little awkward, not surprising. Minus 51 public order. There's not really much I can do for the bribing. Right. With that, I'm going to end the episode here today. I think we're doing okay. We're still trying to sort out public order, and once we secure that, it will start really helping, and we can start focusing really on building up armies and conquering territories. Right now, though, it's still just trying to keep places secure so we can actually not have to deal with rebellions all the time. It is something that you do have to deal with the Western Romans, from what I've gathered, but I'd rather try and avoid doing it as much as I can, and if it means spending a few turns going around building governor buildings and making sure we can secure things first, then that's fine by me. We're only a couple years into the game already, about nearly 3 years, which means there's only been like 10 turns. Oh god, we really need to start making an effort, don't we? But that is it for today. Next episode, we'll continue sorting out public order. We'll hope that the people in Ratico, Noricum, Pannonia, and that can actually get a break from being attacked, and hopefully be able to start looking into eventually expanding armies and start marching out. We'll see what happens. But for now, though, thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, and you do join me next time for some more Attila. But until then, everybody, take care, and goodbye for now.